Welcome, Malcolm. I'm Chiffon from TarotBoba. I'm a game designer, and today we're going to be playing Hokko Life. I'm really excited to get into this because I've been wanting to play this game for the better part of like two years, I would say. So I just finally took the plunge and decided to buy it today because I really felt like playing something new other than playing Animal Crossing for the millionth time. I decided to play a game that is Animal Crossing adjacent. From what I understand, this game is a little bit more like the Animal Crossing life sim genre rather than the farming sim genre. I could be wrong, but let's get it started. This is so peaceful. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's such a smooth transition. Oh wow. Okay, so it looks like we have all sorts of different hair textures, kind of like intermixed, which I really like. Because it's not putting any like emphasis or priority on any given hair texture. This is more... No, why? Okay. Yeah. So that is what's happening. If you're trying to rotate your character, because my control sticks are very sensitive on my Xbox controller, but if you try to rotate your character, it also wants to move this, which changes like the cursor position, which isn't fantastic. So that's a cute hairstyle, but I don't think that I really am vibing with it. And this one's cute too, but it feels a little bit too short. So I'm just gonna go with the messy bun because that's very much in line with something I would wear. Okay. So very nice. You can do custom skin tones. Oh, I love that. Wait, can you do... Wait, no. How do I go... How do I... Okay, so you have to press the button. Oh my gosh, I could be an ogre. Oh my gosh, can I be Shrek? Okay, fine. I guess I'll do the messy bun. Oh shoot, I didn't want freckles. Oh no. Okay, so we're on the train. That's okay. It is what it is. Okay, so I guess we're falling asleep. Very jerky motions with the animation, but I'm not one to talk since I can't do 3D animation. Oh my gosh, where's Tom Nook? So Monday, spring 1st, 2030. Destinations are currently unavailable. Oh, the atmosphere is so cute. This is so pretty. So I guess it isn't like Animal Crossing, so it's not like a real-time clock. But the bloom is really... I think it's bloom on the lights. It's just so pretty. I'm not a big post-processing person, so I don't know, like, what's what. This is locked. You know this, the vibe it's giving me? This is very weird because it's not like that at all. Okay. Perhaps we'll discuss the elephant in the room in just a moment. But, I got Spirited Away vibes for some reason. But yeah, I made the elephant in the room joke, but I have nothing. I'm kind of curious about that plant back there. I'm not sure what kind of things you're growing and what kind of town this is, but, oh, it's near me too. Okay, very neat, very neat. Okay, so Oma. Welcome. Sorry, welcome, Malcolm. Well, it looks like it isn't raining out. It's still raining out there. Take a seat, relax a bit. Your head is huge. Hey now, you're dripping on me. Why don't you set yourself down and dry off over there, eh? Oh, we're in Canada. This is what things look like in Canada. This is what people look like in Canada, I'm presuming. Why don't you have a seat? Where? Like, where exactly do you... Oh, okay. There was no button prompts, but that's pretty typical. Perhaps a hot drink to warm you up. Coffee, please. That is a very typical Chiffon answer. Just a moment. Well, it's not every day we see a new face in town. I hope your journey wasn't too wet. We really have had some terrible weather lately. You're not wrong there. I don't know what voices I'm doing for these guys yet. I'll kind of ease into it. I don't suppose you've brought some sunshine with you on your trip here? Are you, here you go, my dear. I'm Oma, by the way, and this is Moss. It's lovely to see a new face in town. What's your name, dearie? Wait, is Oma... I don't know what Oma's gender is meant to be, but... Okay. Ah, Chiffon. What a lovely name. Pleased to meet you, Chiffon. I don't suppose... This is why I could never be a voice actor. I can't read lines. It's why I should also not be playing video games for people to watch. I don't... I don't suppose you sorted out somewhere to stay tonight. Not really. This is giving me very much early Animal Crossing vibes. Oh, don't be silly. They can stay here. I've got an old room upstairs. Might be a bit dusty as well, but a little dust never hurt anyone, eh? I'm sure the spiders would enjoy the company. Shush, you. It's not that bad. Okay, I'm really sorry. I just had to pause and check the recording because I have had several times now where I've accidentally been recording and you can't hear me or you can't hear the music. Ignore Moss now. Ha ha ha, it's lovely, I'm sure. Now then, how come you ended up here, eh? I fell asleep or I wanted to change. I fell asleep. Oh dear. Well, a change of scenery is good once in a while, I say. Aye, that's true. It's been much slower paced life here. Suits me just fine. I keep changing their voices every line. Moss here runs a store across the street. It's not much, but I like to think it's got everything one could need. Oh, that reminds me, Moss. I sort of need some new roof tiles. A few blew off last night in the storm. I'm sure I've got something laying around that'll do the job. Wonderful. Oh my, listen to us chattering on about this and that. It can't be very interesting for you at all, my dear. Ha ha ha. I'm sure they're just happy to get out of the rain, aren't you, youngin'? Oh yes, I have no other options. Ha 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 ha. Well, now I think I need to be heading off. It's getting late out here. I should be shutting up soon, too, I reckon. You can head on up when you're ready, Chiffon. Your room is just upstairs, through the door back there. Thank you. I'm sure I'll speak to you again tomorrow, Chiffon. But until then, sleep well. Okay, so it is kind of similar to Animal Crossing. I love it. Look at me prancing. Let me prance over here. And there's a little fridge. Can I just eat all your food? Yeah, it is giving very much Animal Crossing vibes with the question and answer system. Just to be like, hey, what were you doing here? I fell asleep. Very much an Animal Crossing call and response kind of deal. Obviously we have, I didn't know this. I actually haven't like looked into this game very much. I looked into it once 2 years ago, wishlisted it, and kind of forgot about it. So I wasn't 100% sure if there were animals, but there are indeed other animals. Their heads are very big. It's almost like our faces are a little too close together. Anyway, in Animal Crossing, fun fact, don't ask how I know this, but there's actually like a box that you can't like push into the villager enough that it looks like their faces are touching, because I think they didn't want kids to like try to kiss the villagers. I don't actually think that's why. I think that it was just generally they're good collision detection. But anyway, you can't kiss the villagers. Very sad. I mean, I wouldn't know. It's okay. Moving on. I'll be heading off soon. Someone needs to open the shop for the morning rush. Ha ha ha. Why is that so funny, man? Oh, I was using the wrong voice, but they both sound the same anyway. The room's just out back through that door. Can I do anything else? What happens if I try to go outside? Oh, sweet. So can I leave? There are bushes here. Oh, dang. Look at me. I could just sleep here. Oh, a tree fell. Oh, that's clever. That's a clever way to block off town. I will say the bloom is a little bit much, but that's okay. Oh, he's gone. Oh, that's cool. All right. Sleeping. Get some sleep by interacting with beds. Beds allow you... Oh, I didn't mean to press A. I thought that would just go straight to the end of the dialogue. It's getting late, so this time you'll automatically sleep until tomorrow. I didn't mean to interact with the bed. I was trying to interact with everything else in the room first, but... Okay. Okay, what? Let's see. Okay, so this is just like a storage system for now. Morning! How'd you sleep? Great! Lovely! It looks like you brought the nice weather with you, my dear. It's a lovely sunny day out there. Moss even managed to clear the fallen tree too, so now you can go explore the rest of the village if you like. I'm sure you're dying to meet the other villagers, and I'll bet they'll be happy to see a new face. By the way, you're welcome to stay here as long as you need. I don't get that many guests at the moment. Oh, and if you need somewhere to store your things, you could use the chest of drawers in the room. I guess I said thank you. I wasn't paying attention. You're very welcome, my dear. Anyway, just head along the path. I'm starting to sound a little bit like Ash Ketchum in my... I have my headset on, so I can't really hear myself very well. And my headset sounded a little bit like Ash Ketchum. Just head along the path north if you would like to see the rest of the town. I wish that I could do Ash Ketchum, but wow! Now I can see lots of lucky stars! That's one of my favorite Ash lines for some reason. From the episode where Ash and Pikachu battle Raichu and Lieutenant Surge. Oh, hey. You've not seen a red scarf around here, have you? Bummer. I'm Ren, by the way. Cool to see a new face in town. If you find my scarf, let me know, yeah? Will do. Sweet. Sweet. Freaking sweet. Thanks. Very nice to meet you. Hey, any luck tracking down my scarf? No. Bummer. Let me know if you spot it. Is that it? Is it literally this right here? This thing that's like right here? He has a very flat head. You know, the beanie reminds me a little bit. I don't mean this in a mean way by any means. I'm not like using this as a criticism. It's just like the color and the shape of it reminds me of the burglars from Sims 2. Hey, what's up? I found it. Sweet, freaking sweet. Aw, man, thank you so much. You're welcome to town, yeah? I hope you stick around. You seem pretty chill. Okay. Oh, it looks like an Animal Crossing fish shadow. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it functions in a similar way. Okay. I don't... Oh, wait. That house... There was indeed a house there. Let me go check that out. So it's not open world, quote-unquote. Like... When I say open world, I mean in the sense of, like, you can't just go from location to location without a loading screen, which is a little bit sad, but that's okay. No, I'm not gonna sleep in somebody else's bed. That's a bad thing. One of my favorite things when it came to... I'm not gonna try that out because I don't want to sleep. I have things I want to do. Oh! I picked some yellow petals. I didn't even know that was a thing. Very neat. So one of my favorite circumstances where like you can go up to somebody's bed and like ask to sleep in it was in Rune Factory, if you're familiar. Rune Factory Frontier, specifically on the Wii. I didn't play this game for very long, admittedly, but what I do remember of it was that you would go up to somebody's bed and you'd click on it and be like, would you like to take a nap? Like, would you like to sleep? And it would do the exact same thing as though you're about to sleep. It'll start to play the sleepy noise. Like, there's like a little jingle that would play. And then the screen would dim, and then halfway through the dim, or like after it had already dimmed, no, I'm pretty sure it was like halfway through the dim, it would just like come back up and be like, I can't sleep here, this isn't my bed. Oh wait, I missed that. What? So this is a shrine. I don't know what, I missed it. I'm not usually expecting A to just skip over dialogue that I'm currently reading. I kind of expect it to go to the end of the dialogue. So that is kind of a learning thing that a learning curve, I guess. Dang, even the shell models look kind of like Animal Crossings, to be honest. Like, same color and everything. So these are broken down houses. Seems to be the same model, too. All of the houses. Oh, wait. Okay, cool. So this is a house. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I got distracted for like 3 seconds. Look at him just wobbling over there. Kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so you have a telescope in here. Are you like the Celeste of this game? Because, oh yeah, you have like stars. You have like little star galaxy posters. You have a microscope. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you are maybe a scientist or you enjoy science. Whoa! Oh no! I'm sorry. Oh wow, a new face! Welcome to town. I'm Tola. I'm sorry, Tola. I didn't mean to push you back there. I hope you're doing okay. Oh, okay, so now I return to Oma. Very cool. So what's the shrine? I don't have anything. So I missed what the shrine does because it just kind of quit the dialogue instead of just letting me skip to the end of it. Because I didn't want to see it print out, so that's why I pressed A. Because usually when you press A and dialogue is printed out, it goes straight to the end instead of skipping to the next line. So I don't know. So, okay. We are back to I am assuming this is an inn. Or like a restaurant. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, hello there, dearie. How was everyone? Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. Now, I've been chatting with Moss a little bit, and we were thinking, if you like it here and would like to stay a bit longer, how about we fix you up somewhere proper to live?
Oh my gosh, like that is way too generous. Can you imagine just like taking a train to like New York City and then stopping by a random hotel and they're just like, yeah, we're thinking about just making an apartment for you. Okay. Yes, please.
Wonderful. Now then, you may have seen them, but there are 2 houses in the village that have not been lived in for a little while and, well, could do with a bit of fixing up. We don't think it'll take much, so if you're interested, we could see about getting some resources together and turning one into a lovely new home for you. How does that sound?
Great.
Oh, how splendid. I spotted a bunch of branches and debris around them last time I was out there, so maybe it would be best if we start by clearing that mess away first. Can you go speak to Moss to see if he has any ideas?
Can do.
There's a good kid. Oh, this is so exciting.
I always find it really interesting because in Animal Crossing, oh, I got an achievement. Complete meeting the villagers. There aren't that many villagers, I will say. In Animal Crossing, you don't actually know how old you are. And in this one, you're being referred to as a kid. So that's very fascinating. Are these mushrooms? Garlic? Poodle? Hair? I can't. Mustard? Mayo? Paint can? I'm very confused. This is a very interesting assortment. Stereo. Oh, there's some ramen and some garbage for sale. I mean, I'm digging it. I kind of want this very, oh, hello. I'm lodged in the counter. I kind of want this plant here. I think that it would be like, it seems that it might be a pretty common plant. I think that that plant might even be like a source of income for the town. I'm not implying anything. I'm just saying. It appears that plant might have some relation to how the town might make some cash. Maybe it's their primary export. Maybe it's their primary import. I don't know. I'm not judging.
Ah, Chiffon. Spoken to Oma, I take it? Yes, yes. It shouldn't take much to fix up one of those houses, I'm sure.
Debris.
You're quite right. That mess needs to be taken care of. I'll tell you what, I know just the thing. I've got an old axe you can use to clear away those logs and branches. Here you go. Head on over to one of the houses and get clearing. Then we can see about starting the renovation.
Wait, can I? Oh! Okay, that was like a jump scare. I was just trying to get the axe. I didn't realize he actually gave it to me. Okay, so let's go here. So oh. Alright. Don't cross me in a dark alley. Okay, so which house do we want is the question. So, this house is close to the river, and this house is close to the river. This one's right next to, the guy who got stuck behind the chair and can teleport. And, this one is close to the shed that apparently is locked. Workshop, sorry. Both of them are identical in every single way, and I feel as though it might have been better if they were just a little bit more spaced apart, because I legitimately have zero idea of what to do. Where? Oh, okay, my axe is equipped. Oh, okay. It was equipped, just hidden. So how do I use it? No. Get back here. I am... What? Huh? Okay, I'm confused. What do I do? Oh, there we go. Why wasn't it working before? Okay. So I've turned into a natural lumberjack on day 1, so we stan a lumberjack. Yeah. You notice how they said they were gonna set me up with the house, and then they're just like, yeah, you do all the work. It's kind of like Nook all over again. Alright. Oh, I have to do both. Okay, I see how it is. The moth just like walked up to me and was just like, yeah, I'm not coming near that. There's a crazed woman in there just swinging around an axe. Okay. We've cleared it, and now we have to go back to Oma. We have to go back to Oma? I thought we'd go back to the other dude. Alright. So let's... Oh, what? You have a speech bubble. Hello, Chiffon.
Hello there, Chiffon. How did you get on with those pesky logs?
All gone.
Oh, how wonderful. Well, then now we can get started with the renovation. Or, well, we could if we had the resources needed. You know, I've got an old donation box you could have. That way, we'll have somewhere to gather all the resources needed to rebuild the house. If you interact with the house you'd like to renovate, we can pop the donation box outside and start collecting donations for the house.
Sounds good.
Here you go. Just interact with the house you'd like to renovate and we can get started.
Alright. So now we're gonna ask, like, the population of 4 to like chip in. Okay. Which house? This house seems to be promising. Okay, so I missed that. Fill the donation box with required resources. So we need 40 wooden logs. So we can transfer the 26 we have, and then I guess... Well, can we chop down this tree? Oh, we can, but there are other things that we could probably chop first. Rather than just decimating the forest on day one. I always love, just like, when you kind of remove your suspension of disbelief of these kind of games, where it's just like, you just move into town, and the very first thing that you do is just chop everything down. My question is my axe gonna break? I have played way too much New Horizons to know where this is headed. Actually, axes broke even in, Animal Crossing previous. Wait, that's New Leaf? And yeah, actually all of the games, it was the silver axe and normal axe could break, but the golden axe wouldn't.
Well, well, look at that. You did it.
Aw, I got home sweet home. Renovate a home for yourself.
It doesn't even look like the same house. What a transformation.
Not too shabby at all.
You must be very excited, Chiffon. You know, I think it calls for a bit of celebration. Quite right. You certainly earned it, Chiffon. Dinner is on me.
Oh, well now. Alrighty. We got some food. Ooh, who's the piggy?
Well, that stew really hit the spot.
Oh wait, that's, wrong person.
Might be your best yet, Oma. How kind of you, Moss. Food always tastes better after a long day's work, I say. Chiffon definitely worked hard today, and they've got a lovely new home to go back to as a result. Good job, Chiffon. Quite right. Good work today. It's made a big change to how the town looks. Sometimes all it takes is little energy from a new face to make a big difference. Speaking of which, you must be tired from all that work. No doubt you want to get back and enjoy your first night in your new home. Oh, by the way, I dropped off a sleeping bag on my way there too. It should make your night a little cozier, I hope. Thank you. You're very welcome, youngin'. It's starting to get late. We should let you get some rest, Chiffon. Thanks again for your hard work today.
Good night. Who's the pig? Oh god. It's so bare. The walls are so bare. Very interesting. Sleeping bag I really like the model for. I can't say I like the texture of the floorboards. I would say that these would benefit a lot from a normal map and some better lighting, I would say. Or to just turn down the contrast between the grout and the tiles, just because it looks a little bit like a stock photo on the ground, which is a little bit... I know that it's not. You can very clearly see it's drawn, but when it just feels out of place, if that makes sense. So I guess we'll sleep until tomorrow, right? I do like the little gradient animation. It's kind of cute. Okay, so we are home. Oh, all right. So those are like how you... I'm sorry you can hear my clicking. I have to figure out how to avoid that. But you can click the right trigger and it will like turn on and off the lights, which is a neat little way of doing it. So, oh, good morning, Chiffon. I hope you slept well. Yep. Excellent. Is this Tom Nook? Is this Moss Nook? After our little celebration last night, I started thinking, renovating the house made such a big difference to the town, I thought there must be other things we can do to brighten it up around here. What do you say? I have no choice. You think so? Great stuff. Well, actually, truth be told, I hadn't thought much after that. Ha ha ha. Actually, perhaps the other villagers have some ideas of things they would like to see in town. If you got some time today, could you speak with them and find out for me? You have been living in here for God knows how many years, and I just moved in, and you're now making me do your dirty work? Also, did you see those ear glitches? Okay. Great, thank you, Chiffon. Come by my shop when you're done. See you. So this is a lot more linear than I expected of this game. So, oh, that was a weed, I'm assuming? Weed clump, yes. Definitely not the thing that they grow in the shops, I must add. Like the little plant that's on the shelves. Those aren't weeds. Those are plants. Hey, I don't remember what voice I gave this person. Hey, Chiffon! I saw what you did with the house renovation. So great to have another creator in town. What are you up to? Anything I can assist with? Requests. Oh, let's see. You know, I was reading a scientific paper yesterday, and they said that a good flower planter can really have a good effect on an area's wildlife. So maybe that's something to try. Great, a mini science test in my local town. How exciting. I'm looking forward to studying the results. He doesn't look like a scientist. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Character design is pretty important to make. I know, like, the thing is when you're making a game, you always want there to be, like, some level of intuition of, like, what the character is supposed to be. Which is why I've been having a lot of trouble with the voices, because I don't know what character is meant to be what until I talked to them. Of course, I was able to figure out that that kid was a scientist based on their surroundings. But at the same time, it's just like we weren't able to tell their personality right away, or anything for that matter. And it kind of is the same with Moss and Oma, because it kind of feels as though they could effectively be the same character. They don't have much of a personality difference. They even both say I, which I thought was just a funny thing that Oma did. Also, what is with the, I don't know, you probably can see that, like the glitching of the screen there. I'm not sure if that might be my graphics card. I should look into that. Okay, I need to talk to other people. I can't run either. For what I paid, the game is very cute. It's not like super in-depth. It's not anything like super crazy or anything like that. I wouldn't say this is the next Animal Crossing by any stretch of the imagination, but it's okay so far. I would say that it's a little bit too, like, fetch questy, kind of like go do this, then go do this, and I'm just like, what is this game? What are you going to allow me to do? You know what I mean? What is this game about? Is it just me going around and, like, hanging out with residents? Also, his eyes are kind of... Oh, he's looking to the right, I see. Hey, Chiffon. Man, so awesome what you did with that house. It's totally changed the vibe of the town. What's up? Requests. Aw, man, I have no idea about these things. Sometimes, like, a fence or two, maybe? That'd be pretty sweet. Noted. Sweet. Freaking sweet. Yeah, I don't know what this game is about. I still don't know. Playing for goodness knows how long at this point. I've been wandering around trying to see what I'm doing, and it's kind of gotten to the point where it's like, okay, what now? What do I do now? Okay. And, like, obviously there's like a tutorial and stuff, but what is this game? Like, I keep saying it. What is this game? You haven't introduced the core concept of the game yet. You've just kind of introduced the villagers, which is important, don't get me wrong, but like, my job is to spruce up the town? Like, okay, fair enough. Animal Crossing does this a little bit more seamlessly because it introduces you to customization really early on. It also introduces you to the fact that it's an RNG based world, and that's why the town is something that you're interested in. It's because it's yours. It's not somebody else's. What if I press X, what happens? Why is there just like a random... Oh, is that for the mouse button, I wonder?
Very nice for you to help Moss improve the town.
Oh, so, apparently Oma's not one of those people that I have to talk to. It's just those two. The two residents of this town. Nobody cares about my opinion. Oh, Chiffon, how'd you get on? All good. Great stuff. See, if they have even the same way of saying things, it just... If villagers are going to be the center of your game, they have to have a little bit more diversity in their dialogue. So they asked for a flower planter and a fence in town, eh? That doesn't sound like it'd be too much trouble. I don't have anything like that here, so maybe Sally can help out. Sally? Oh, that's right. I don't think you met her yet. Sally is usually busy in her workshop. Okay. Why don't you swing by and see if she can help us out? Wonderful. Thank you, Chiffon. See, like... When you're doing a game that's driven by requests like this, there has to be some level of desire to help. And at this point, I don't really care much about Oma or this dude or the other dude or the, whatever his face is that I just talked to. It just kind of feels like it just... They're the same character. You could just put the same dialogue in any character and it would just be the same. And there would be no meaningful difference other than their environment. Oma runs the inn / restaurant. That other one runs the shop. The one person likes music. Actually, the pig character does have a little bit of a distinct personality, I guess. But then the cow just has the personality of, sorry, I just like readjusted my chair and almost fell backwards. It has a personality of like nothing, and then just their entire personality is the fact that they like science. And now I wouldn't be surprised if Sally doesn't really have much character either. Because if I read everyone with Oma's voice that I've been doing, I'm pretty sure it would sound like it made sense. Oh, hey! You must be... Oh, wait, don't tell me. Chiffon? Right? Right. Great! Hey! I'm Sally. So nice to meet you. Welcome to my little wooden home. Or, well, my workshop, I guess. Ha ha ha! How are you? Anything I can help with? Requests? Oh, how fun! You're after flower planter and fence, are you? Shouldn't be hard to pull them together, I reckon. I'm gonna need some resources, though. Yeah, see, now it's jumping to the end. It's not just, when I press A, it's not just exiting. Maybe I was pressing B by accident. For the flower planter, I'd need wooden log times 6, yellow petals times 2. And let's see. For the fence, I'll need wooden log times 4. That should do it. I think you can find all those outside somewhere. Come back when you've gathered everything, and we can get to the fun part. Making stuff. Okay. I wonder if we're actually going to be crafting stuff, or like we're actually doing something, or if it's just going to do it for us. It's a cute game, don't get me wrong. Like, it's very cozy. You can tell that a lot of love went into it, but there are some things where it's just like, I wish that you had considered doing that just slightly differently, and it would have made for a better experience. Chiffon, how are you getting on? Got it all. Super. Nice. Okay, let's get making. Oh, you know what? What? Why don't you have a go at crafting them? You look like someone who knows their way around a lathe. I've never heard that term. I should know. I should know. I'm ashamed. I'm sorry. That's the spirit. See that work area just in front of the stove? That's where you can craft things. You can turn resources into other resources. Not only that, but you can craft items as well. Pretty amazing, huh? Yup. Woo, okay. Give it a go. It's very abrupt dialogue and we don't need that all. But, okay. So the way that they've been kind of going about this is that they've been just kind of, putting like random bolded letters or random red letters in front of things, and it's just very bizarre. Wait, am I going crafting or designing? Interact with the work area in front of the stove. So is that the stove? Okay. So we'll make the flower planter. Crafted. Crafted. Yay. Wow. Look at you go. That's pretty fine looking flower planter. This can't be your first time building a fence either. See, okay. The colored dialogue, you can see that it's actually flashing between colors, which is interesting. But the colored dialogue in Animal Crossing and other games are color-coded. So usually they would have, for example, green for the player character, blue for the other characters, I don't know, purple for the town name. So there is a cohesive system and coloring, color coordination, color coding. What's the word that I'm looking for? I'm very tired, by the way. I barely slept. But here they just are like highlighting any word, like they're highlighting item, like an item like a fence, but they're also highlighting things such as like craft item with the same colors. So it's interesting. It's an interesting choice. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason. Like, could you not just say like, could you not just do that to any word at this point? Like, it should be some level of consistency with what you're highlighting. It looks so good. Oh, I'm sure Moss will be delighted. Oh, tell him I say hi too. Yeah, will do. Thank you. Again, if you're gonna have this much dialogue, you shouldn't have like one-liners of just like, oh, by the way, oh, yeah, okay, by the way, okay, by the way. Like, I really want to like this game, but it just, I'm not crapping on it. It's a very cute game, and I really appreciate what it's trying to do. I just feel like there are some improvements that needed to be made, especially in this early game, to make it a little bit more desirable. And don't get me wrong, I was very harsh on Animal Crossing New Horizons too. I would be very harsh on any game. I don't mean to be. I don't want to be like a critic of games, but at the same time, I feel like it's actually disrupting my experience and making me feel like I'm enjoying this less. So, how'd you get on? I made them. See, I keep saying that. Oh, well, that really is something. Sally doesn't usually let others touch her tools. She must have taken a liking to you, youngin'. Ha ha ha. Well then, let's get those lovely creations placed somewhere out in town. I trust that you'll find a good spot for them. Great stuff. Let me know when you're done. Alright, so that's neat. You can place them out in town. Open your backpack. Did I press... I'm pressing... Oh, I was pressing X. Select one of the items that you crafted. To begin... Did I press... Oh, I pressed B. While placing... Okay. So I use the right stick to move things. It is a little bit weird. Oh my gosh. It is so wonky. It's so slow to move it. Oh boy. Okay. Very cute. I like it. When you have an item where you like, you can press it. Place it down by pressing the A button. Oh. I broke it. I broke the game. What? What are you angry about? What? You're not a you're not a I can't, what? Actually, you're not a secret billionaire, are you? I don't hang out with billionaires. Can't trust them. I think he's supposed to be a hipster, and I'm just here giving him the actually voice. The reason why I had to say actually is because I couldn't remember the voice I did for him, but that is the correct tone. That is how I'm gonna get into the voice going on. Okay. Can I make another fence? Oh wait, they're talking. Can I listen in? You know, you're pretty cool. Okay, weirdo. I don't see you that way, but okay. I mean, you're cool, I'm sure, but it's just, we just met. You don't know a lot about me. I don't know if you have the right to call me cool just yet. If you knew that I was a very interesting adult who had a lot of plushies, a little bit too many plushies, to be perfectly honest, and that I collected vintage anime-related toys from the early 2000s that were made primarily for young boys. Oh, and I also take a lot of sugar in my coffee and a lot of milk, and I say that I love coffee, but anybody who actually loves coffee would never do that to a cup of coffee. I don't think I'm a very cool person. I think if he's the kind of character who, if he found out that you put a splash of milk in your coffee, he'd be upset. Okay, hey Chiffon, how'd you get on? Splendid. I'm certainly okay. I'm certain they've helped liven up the town a little bit, more than a little bit. I was thinking that with the improvements we're doing around town, we're gonna soon run out of space, and I'm sure you're gonna start running out of resources too if you continue crafting things. You might have seen, but there's quite a bit of space on the other side of the river. It's not that wide, and I'm pretty sure if you ask Sally nicely, she might help us work out some kind of bridge. What do you say? Let's do it. Ha ha! Oh, by the way, Oma wanted to speak to you about something. Go ahead and have a chat with her when you've got time.
Oh, Chiffon! If you've got a few minutes, I thought I'd tell you something I'm pretty sure you're gonna like.
Oh?
I thought it would be nice to reward you for some of the work you're doing to improving the town, so I came up with an idea. I'm calling them mayor merits.
Are you a mayor? Are you the mayor?
But basically, they're rewards you can unlock by doing small jobs around the town. When you plant trees or whatever, you'll make progress towards a merit and a reward. You'll find a new tab in your backpack where all merits are listed, so you can see how close you are to completing one. Some mayor merits are pretty great, even if I do say so myself, so keep an eye on that page.
I was wishlisting a bunch of games from Steam to see what I might want to play. And I kind of saw a bunch of cozy games that were interesting that I was kind of considering. What? Did I just wave at a garbage can? Okay, anyway, I was, what was I doing? Oh, talk to Sally. Ah, Chiffon, welcome back. I'll bet Moss really loved those items you built for him. What are we building today? A bridge. A bridge? Well, ha ha ha. That's definitely not what I was expecting. A bridge, eh? Calculating. Computing. Well, for starters, we're going to need a bunch of wooden planks. I reckon you could help me out with that. Yes. Great. Here's the crafting recipe for wooden planks. About 10 should do, I think. While you're sorting that out, I'll get to work on a design. Okay. What would happen if I waved at these guys? Or if I showed them my axe? Wow. They didn't even wave back. Rude. I could go for a really strong coffee right now. Aw, that's cute. Okay, that is very wholesome. They do wave. Hey, Chiffon. See, I told you that he's very particular about his coffee. You gotta let the man have his coffee. Hey, how's it going? I think I could do a more Siri voice. I don't really know what voice to do for her because it just feels like she's very robotic. I think we're going to need a few more wooden planks. About 10, I reckon. Remember, you could use the work area to craft wooden planks. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, why? Do you see what I mean? Craft wooden planks is like all one bolded word instead of it being like separate color coded. I don't know. Alright, let's see. We need 10 of these suckers. Alright, we're done. How's it going, teammate? Looks like you've gotten all the wood we needed. Super. I threw together a quick design for a bridge that I think will work. Do you want to have a go at making it? A bit of a big project for your first build, but I know that you're up to the task. I believe in you. Don't worry. See the design table just there, with all the drawings and paper on it? That's where you can turn your designs into real objects. Interact with it to get started. The design table, okay, That is quite literally. You said that already. Thank you. Choose an existing design. So we're gonna build the design that Sally gave us. So we're gonna take that. All right, we're gonna build it. Woo! I told you you could do it. That bridge is going to do a great job of getting us over that pesky river, I'm sure. Now that all that's left to find is to find a good place for it. I'll leave that in your capable hands, teammate. Alright. Cool. Fun. Oh my gosh, I got the plant. Do I use weeds to make it? Please tell me you need to use weeds to make it. What? Wait, no, how? No, how, wait. Wait, how? How I make? I want to make how? I want to make how? I want to make how? It's important. It's so important. This is too important. I don't want to play. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
I think I broke. I think I broke. Uh-oh. What did I do? It's still running. What happened? Hello? What happened? Oh no! I broke it! Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me see if I can, like, Windows out of this. Oh no, oh wait. Okay. Can I? No. Nothing's working. How do I leave? Can I? Okay. So it appears as though I might have broken the game. I don't know what I did, but I think I broke the game because no matter what button I press, I can't do anything. And to make it kind of worse, I can click using my mouse, but I can't do anything with the items. I'm literally pressing everything. Self-sustainable. Have 10 user-designed objects in your home. What? How did I manage that? No, it's... Oh. Wait, I can do that. Okay. I can't... Okay. That is an improvement. What if I'm just unable to... I can't do anything. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of good things about this game. It's a very pretty world. It's a creative idea. I think that there's some things that it's trying to do, specifically in regards to... I think that it wants you to, like, start doing custom builds, which is the impression that I'm getting. I don't know how I got that freaking... the little... what's called? Achievement. Because I didn't do anything. Anyway, I think that there was genuinely some interesting aspects there, but it felt as though I wasn't really sure what the game was even trying to be. The thing that works with Animal Crossing about designing the village and just wanting to decorate your house is because it's a game that has a lot of personality and charm, and I feel as though this game really kind of lacked in a lot of the personality, specifically with the villagers, which seems to be one of the core selling points of the game, is just like to interact with the villagers. It's one of the first things that you're asked to do, but in reality it doesn't have that much in the ways of like just decent character writing. And I know it's supposed to be like more of a kids game, which is okay, but when it comes down to it, even in kids games, you want to have decent dialogue. And here, it just feels like you're in a static world, and you're being told to customize it, and that's all there is to it. If that's the case, I could just go into Unity, get a bunch of package assets from the store, and build my own level. I don't really need to do that in a game. There's a lot here that would be so good, and I feel like this had a lot of potential. I was really excited to start the game. I was really excited to kind of go around and see what it's about, but I feel as though that there was a lot of lacking potential, and I don't feel like it was as polished as it should have been at release. And don't get me wrong, I am very much of the mindset where devs should be like, when games come out and they're incomplete for the most part, crunch and stuff like that, you don't want to support that. I just feel like at the very least, maybe cutting back on some of the dialogue and stuff like that to even just before getting into the game mechanics, just to make sure that things work well and feel good, is more important than getting as many customization elements as you can in the game. I don't know if you can catch bugs. I don't know. I'm assuming you can catch fish at some point, but we're not at that point of the game where you can do that, or if that's even been introduced. At this point, we've just been kind of on fetch quests for this entire time, and I don't really know how I feel about it. I prefer a little bit more substance. I prefer a little bit more guidance and a little bit more agency than just doing a bunch of fetch quests for a game. Fetch quests are okay, don't get me wrong, but having a board of like villager requests is one thing, but having an entire game system surround that, or an entire game surround that, especially for a significant period of time, it doesn't really sit well with me. So with that said, I really appreciate you guys bearing with me on this little quest. It was a little bit of fun. I did have fun playing it. But I will say that I am kind of sad that it turned out this way. We'll see. Maybe it'll turn around. If I decide to play this again, maybe it'll turn around. If you would like to support me and you enjoyed this little crazy session, I would really appreciate a like on the video if you are so willing, and a subscribe if you would like. Subscription is free and it helps me a lot, especially as a brand new up-and-coming channel. Be kind to yourself and others, and if you would like to see me play a game that I've never played before, just leave it down in the comments below. I will definitely try to pick it up. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!